I want to bring into the discussion Republican New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, it was last weekend that the president had the big rally in New Jersey. You were there. He said that he wants to turn New Jersey red this year. He thinks that New Jersey is in play. Is that possible?
Well, it's definitely possible. And let's just think about what happened last weekend. We had the largest political rally in the history of New Jersey ever. Over 100,000 people were there. I mean, it was spectacular. You know what was wonderful about it too, John? No violence, no fighting, no heavy drinking. It was just good Americans, good New Jerseyans, and some Pennsylvanians and Delawareans as well who love the United States of America, that wanted to celebrate hopefully what will be a great day on the first Tuesday of November when we return our country to basic good values. Well, so yes, there has to be strategy.
The Trump campaign is also talking about flipping another couple of traditionally blue states, Virginia and Minnesota. Minnesota hasn't voted for a Republican presidential candidate in 50 years. Is that pie in the sky?
No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why. Because in Minnesota or Virginia or New Jersey or any of these states that you mentioned, they're paying high prices. They're paying more for their food and sustenance than they ever paid before. Every single state is an open border state. And in those states, just as every other state, they're seeing illegals coming in, using a tremendous amount of resources because they're paying for their travel, they're paying for their housing, they're paying for, in some cases, subsidizing education, and the list goes on. Yet Americans are really going through a great deal of strife just to make ends meet. They also know that in all these states that the left has demeaned, diminished, and defunded police, that crime has gone up in most of our major cities, that we have all the issues that we don't want to see happening under this president. So whether it's open borders, whether it's corruption in his judiciary system and his Department of Justice, all of it bothers everyone. And you know what, John? It bothers them whether they are Republicans, Democrats, or independents. These are real issues that tangibly affect real people every day.
I want to put up the numbers from a Survey USA poll in Minnesota. Again, that's a state that hasn't voted for a Republican presidential candidate in 50 years or so. Joe Biden stands at 44%, the former president at 42%. The margin of error, 4.3%. So, you know, you could call it a tie, although advantage Biden at least in these numbers. And then again, if we move on to Virginia, it even shows a little bit closer, 43% for the sitting president in Virginia, 42% for the former president. So these states are very tight, and you know, the Trump campaign says that by expanding its operations into those states, they hope to pick off, you know, some surprises here in November.
I believe they will. We also have to concentrate on the fundamentals in those states as well as New Jersey. Telling you what we're doing in New Jersey, early voting. Now, this is not voting by mail. This is early voting. You will be voting on a machine. Why is that important? Because if everybody votes, as many people vote early as possible, then when we have to get out the vote, when we only have 14 hours on election day on average, we won't bother going to people who already voted. And we'll be able to really concentrate on those that maybe don't have the greatest energy or don't vote all the time, to get them out to vote as well. It makes a difference. Getting out the vote is going to be real important. Second piece of it, and I spoke to Mike Watley at the RNC, and we need to make sure that we have voter integrity. We're going to have thousands upon thousands of attorneys nationally who can be dispatched into any location where necessary to make sure that we have that. Voting integrity, voting early by machine, that's the message I want to get out to people. You're going to be voting on the same machine that you do on election day. And then when President Trump becomes president again, hopefully we can come back to just voting on election day. But we have to play by the rules right now, and we have to win by the rules that exist right now.
New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, thank you.
As always, great to be with you.
Thanks.